Hey everyone, today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine and it's very simple. It's pretty similar to all of like my regular foundation routines and such, but I've been using quite a few like new products, so I'm excited to show you guys. I'm going to prime my face with my Pores No More Illuminizer Primer. This is very similar to the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, but I like this one a lot better because it does have illuminating features in it. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit, but I don't even know if that made a difference. When you're blending out this product, you really want to just push it in just because it's a pore filling one, so you want to push it into all of your pores. I'm going to hydrate my under eyes using my Pure Hydrating Gel Lift, and I just push this under my eyes. I also put it on top of my eyelids as well. I know that I look a little different today, but that's because I don't have my eyelashes on. I took my eyelash extensions off and I just wanted to take a break from that. For my foundation, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and this is the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And then I'm also going to use my Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil, which comes in this little tube here, and I just mix them on my palette that I have here because I find that the Milani foundation is just a bit thick for my liking, so I just do a pump. This is the ColourPop Hello Kitty highlighter in the shade Yummy Cookies. It's from their Super Shock Cheek collection, and it's just this shade here, very similar to Opal, I would say. So I take that on just my beauty blender. I have that, and then I just apply it to the highest points of my cheeks. So it adds a really nice natural glow from within kind of look. Now going in with my foundation mix, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this onto my face. And I think it's really important to just take your time with blending out your foundation, just because this can be make or break part of your makeup, just because you want it to look very natural, but you also want to have that full coverage effect. It's really important to just take your time with this. And this is like my perfect shade. I know some people might think it's not, but because when I take pictures, sometimes my foundation is just too light and it's a lot lighter than my neck, but this one just matches perfectly when I take photos. For my concealers, they have not changed. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm also using my By Terry Touche Volute under eye highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite makeup sponge to blend everything out. I'm taking some of my foundation and going around the edges just so the highlight isn't too bright and too messy. Now I'm going in with my RC May No Color powder, and I'm just going to apply a generous amount into the cap, and I'm going to set my under eyes. For my contour, I'm using the Pro Conceal Contour Concealer in the shade Toast. If you guys watch me before, you guys know that this is just very repetitive. Taking my e.l.f. small stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. And when you're blending, you want to blend upward just because you want it to blend in with your hairline, but you also don't want to get rid of the brightness that's in the center of your face here. So for my bronzer, I've been using bronzer before I contour all my nose. For my nose, I'm going to use this shaped brush. This is very similar to the one that's on the JD Wadey 180 nose contour brush, but I like this one. So I just kind of tap it in, and I'm blending it just up and down. Now that that's done, I'm going to take some translucent powder, and I'm going to just apply it on the sides of my nose. To bronze my face, I'm using the Alexis Ren ColourPop Collab. I don't know if this is still available, but I love this shade here for contouring. Or no, not for contouring, for bronzing. I just dip my brush in there everywhere, There's product on it all over. And then I just go ahead and run over this cream shade. Just be sure to blend it out. And I also have cream down there too. So for highlight, once again, I'm going in with Yummy Cookies, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to dab it lightly on top of my cheekbones. To contour my cheeks, I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I'm almost done with this. I love this stuff. It's so, so good. And I just love the way that it blends out. I'm just using a contour brush by Real Techniques to precisely apply the product, and then I will go in and blend it out. I always like pushing it up because I want it to be more prominent there, but then I just blend it out. And then when I apply it to my temples, I just apply it to both sides. I don't apply it to this side just because I just don't feel the need to do that, so I'm just trying to slim down the sides. So for my cheeks, I did reapply Yummy Cookies once again. For my actual highlight, I'm going to be mixing in Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and now I'm going to use the Topaz palette. This is She's Here to Stay. So I just mix the two, and then I just apply it to my cheekbone. I'm just going to apply it right on top of Yummy Cookies. And I also like to take it under my brow bone, if you guys can see that. And then I'm going to take it on the center of my nose, bring it up a little bit. And then to make sure that it's blended out, I just like going in with the same brush and just doing that. If it's a little too much, I'll show you guys how I blend out everything on my face. This is the blush that I will be using today. It's in the shade Sahara. It's this very nice muted mauve-y, dusty rose kind of shade. And I'm just taking that on the Silk Pro blush brush and just going to apply it to the highest points of my cheeks, in the center of my bronzer and my highlight. And this is going to accentuate your cheekbones at the same time, and it's not going to make it look more round because my face is very round, as you guys can see here. Like, I have this part of my face that makes it very round, and to counteract that, I just apply it to the to the tops of my cheekbones. To define my crease, I'm going to use Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna, which are these two shades here from the Modern Renaissance. This is a palette I made myself because I was so tired of bringing my big one around, and I only used a few shades from there, so I just popped some Modern Renaissance shades in here. I have Makeup Geek, and then these four are ColourPop. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this into my crease. And I'm using a Luxie Taper Blending Brush. This is a 205. And it's super fluffy, and it always just blends everything out so seamlessly. I don't apply much shadow on my eyelids, which is why I'm doing this, just to give it a wash of color so it doesn't look completely just flat. For my eyeliner, I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liquid Liner. I haven't used this in so long, so I just hope it's not dried out. So I only use this to line the top lash line just because I want my lashes to blend in really well. I'm not experienced with lashes with thick bands, so the ones that I received by Pure are actually very thick, and it's kind of hard for me to work with. So the lashes I'm going to be wearing are the Pure Trendsetter. This is what the style looks like. It's very fluffy, but also it's very like kind of piecey, which I really like. So I'm going to be using these today. For my bottom lashes, I'm actually going to prime them first. This is the Blink Lash Primer, and I love using this before I do my mascara just because I feel like it works a lot better. I find that it just makes my lashes look a lot longer, and they just look so much better when I use the lash primer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. While we wait for my bottom lashes to dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Tarte lip paint. This is in the shade Bestie. I'm just going to, I love the wand. It's kind of weird, but it's cute. Personally, I don't think that I was wearing any lip color in the picture that I posted on Instagram and Twitter, but for the sake of the video, I just applied this lip color and I really like it. So I'm going to go back in with the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes once again, and I'm going to just apply this on my bottom lashes. I know a lot of you guys ask about my style as far as like what I wear and such, and for me, I have a very like simplistic style. I like contemporary clothing, like stripes and just plain really nice fabric. I don't know, like I'm a huge fan of stripes, and I prefer vertical stripes obviously, just to like elongate my body. And I like the whole business kind of casual look. I don't like that Instagram style where it's like blush pinks and all of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love nude colors, but I just like more of like I like more black and white, and I don't know, it's very different than what you see everywhere online. And I understand that everyone has their style, and some people might think that mine is just very boring because I like what I like, but I don't know, it works with me, so it just makes me look like very professional, and I don't know, I think it looks nice. So that is my bottom lashes done. I used to not really care about my bottom lashes because they just weren't long enough, but I really feel like the Blink mascara, let me read its claims. Where did I put it? So the Blink mascara claims to condition, strengthen, volumize your lashes, and I really think it's been helping it like grow. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Let's see. I am running out of it, so I bought the Mario Badescu cucumber spray, so I'm so excited to try that one out. And I'm also gonna use it as a setting spray as well, so hopefully I don't have to buy like 2 sprays. This is my completed everyday makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said in the picture, I didn't have any lip product on. That's just how pink my lips are. So I did apply this one, but I kind of don't like it anymore. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will have everything that I used listed down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.